Hey everybody, welcome to Sports for All. I'm your host Aiden and I've got a really exciting guest. So do you want to introduce yourself to everybody?
Hi everyone, I'm Abigail. I'm 19 and I study biomedical sciences, but I also play tennis. I am
Amazing.
not a professional tennis player, by the way.
It's
It's
all
my
good.
hobby.
You do it for the enjoyment. That's all what we're all about.
Yeah, I love playing tennis. It's
So
one of
good.
my favorite things.
Yeah, I was playing it when I was younger as well. It's so fun. I'm very excited for our conversation. So do you want to tell everybody how you got involved in playing tennis and also if you did any sports when you were younger as well?
My mom actually found me and my sister one of these cheap get yourself into sports tennis courses.
Nice.
And we
Yeah.
went for like a term there. It was like £20. And we really loved it. I was 11 years old. And then we were like, oh, let's carry on and let's like do private lessons. And from 11 to 19 on and off, I played tennis constantly. So I played for about 8 years now. And when I was younger, I did gymnastics, swimming, athletics. I've done quite a few, but my favorite was tennis.
Nice. Yeah. Well, you've been playing for so long.
Yeah, I actually had a lesson today and I have another one tomorrow.
Oh
So
my
I play at
word.
least twice a week. I'm quite constant in my tennis.
Yeah, like love that commitment, especially in the winter. Do you like play like outside or do you play in like a sports hall?
Haven't found an inside court yet, so I'm currently playing outside for the first time in winter. I'm trying to do it, and it's going fine for now. So I hope it will last because it's really good to do sports.
Yeah, definitely, and especially because the winter you could easily just hide in your room and be like, no, I don't want to go out.
Especially how cold it is.
Yeah.
I have played in snow before. I think it started snowing once when I
Oh my
played
gosh.
tennis. Yeah, when I was with my sister. And we actually played while it was snowing. I don't know how safe that
That
was.
is commitment right there. Do you have one of those things? I don't even know how to explain. Like a bubble around you when you're outside playing it, or is it like an open court?
It's an open court and there's like a cage around it. So we have open top. I never played in an inside court or a bubble before, just outside all the time.
I did. I've done it. It was like a big bubble thing, and you had to enter. There was like a door, and you had to go inside.
That sounds so interesting. At least it doesn't like rain and stuff because when it rains or something like that, you can't play no more. So.
Yeah, it was so cool. And then there was little like light as well in it. It was so like high tech. I was like, whoa, this is cool.
I'm
I just remember like,
impressed. I would like to go to one of those, but I just
yeah,
found that was so expensive. The cheap ones on the outside
yeah, the
were.
outside, the hardcore rain ones.
Yeah, literally.
I know. I think I was like maybe 8 or 9, and I just remember being like, "Oh my goodness, this is the coolest thing ever!" Like I'm literally in a bubble right now.
It sounds amazing. I would
Yeah,
like to go on one of those.
yeah, definitely. Well, if you come and visit, maybe we could go.
Yes, definitely. I'm up for that.
That'd be so fun. So my next question is, who are your biggest inspirations, both in sport but also in general?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, it's a big
In
question.
in tennis, I like um I like Amaradu Kanu. She was like one of the youngest players to win an award. I like her. Novak Djokovic, I
Oh,
like him as well. He's also one of the top.
yeah, he's really good.
I'm very inspired by people who like overcome challenges and play sports. It's really nice to hear like that backstory. So anybody who does that, I'm impressed. And outside of tennis, well, my family inspires me a lot. My friends, like you're a huge inspiration to me. Like
Oh,
you're
thank
my
you.
main inspirations, my family and friends always.
No, you're definitely an inspiration for me as well.
Yeah, let's be
Yeah.
supporting each other all the
Yeah,
time.
it's so nice. I feel like whenever you hear people overcoming barriers, you're like, okay, they can do it. I can literally do it.
Exactly. It's so
Yeah.
amazing and so inspiring for people to
Yeah.
do overcome any challenge. They're like still doing it, still keeping strong. It's just so beautiful to see.
Yeah, absolutely. I've learned like so much from people on my podcast. So my next question is, what do you think are some of the main skills that young people get from being involved in sports like tennis?
Oh, commitment, I'll say is an important one because if you want to
Definitely.
learn to pray properly, you have to go even if you don't feel like it, even if you're tired. So commitment's the main. I guess working in a team, like if you go to group classes or even if you work with like a coach, you have to work with them. So it teaches you good team skills. It gets you outdoors if you play even outside or even
Yeah.
inside. It does give you like exercise is good for your well-being, you know.
Yeah.
And that's really important. Um Also, physical skills. You can learn a new trick. Play. You can tell people you do something that they can't do. It's
Yeah.
fun to impress people as well.
Yeah. Like you don't realize what you kind of learn when you get involved, and then you're like, oh, like normal people can't do it. Like people just can't just pick up a tennis racket and play really well.
Exactly.
Like it's
People can't just
come.
do this sport, but you know how to do it.
Yeah, literally, and like even football, most people can't do like 10 keepy uppies. It's so normalized like, when you're in the sport. I know even for me, like in taekwondo, like I was like, oh yeah, it's just normal. People can like kick their legs up really high. Literally, like it comes with years of like practice. I think it's quite funny. And yeah, commitment is a big one, especially like with outdoor sports as well. You're like, oh, I could just stay in bed and not go and play tennis, or I could just stay in bed and not wake up at 6 o'clock and go swimming, that kind of thing. So
Yeah, it's so true. But you feel so good like after you do it, when you do make
yeah,
that push. In the long term, when you actually do something more, you get used to it and it
yeah,
becomes easier,
literally.
a bit
Yeah,
easier.
definitely. And you get that like energy. I think it's also remembering that like as well, like on those harder days, like knowing that when you go, you're gonna feel better for it, even if you don't feel like you really want to go. Yes.
Yeah, sometimes that's the kick you need to like make your day good.
Yeah, you're like, no, I literally like the amount of times I've come away from taekwondo training and felt so much better if I've had like a stressful day. I'm
I
so glad I went. Like this has been the
Yeah,
highlight of my
I
week.
agree as well, especially when you're studying and you have every
Yeah.
deadline in your hand. Sometimes you just need a break. Go
Yeah,
and do something
literally. You
else.
can just tune everything out and just be like, okay, I'm in my little zone now. Everything is good.
I completely agree.
Yeah. So my next question is, what are some of the barriers and challenges that you think young people face getting involved in sport, but also staying involved? And do you have any like tips for them?
I think the main one, at least this is for me, is fear of failure.
Yeah.
Everybody, when they start a new sport or they're learning a new trick, they are scared to fail. I think this is the main challenge, even above commitment, because you want to do well. And it's so hard for you to try and you get it wrong. Everybody's watching. Yeah, literally. I think the main thing is to have a good coach or a good environment to keep you staying and then somebody to support you and to also know that it's okay to make mistakes. Nobody gets it first time. Even professionals mess up.
Literally, that environment is just so, so important. And like, on the harder days, having people there to be like, come along to
You're
class.
doing
Like,
good. It's okay.
yeah,
Carry on. I think that's the most important. Is good environment and or a good teacher. And
yeah,
also believing in yourself that you will get there. Maybe
yeah.
not now, but you will.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like people are not just gonna wake up one day and become a professional tennis player. Like that's just not gonna happen. We've
Even I've
all
played
had,
for on and off 8 years and I still make silly mistakes. I should
yeah,
know better.
literally.
It
It
happens.
it definitely does, and I think you can get so in your head about it.
Because everybody's
Watching
paying
me,
attention to themselves. They won't really notice as much as they will notice on them.
literally nobody remembers or like even notices. Like the other day, I was looking through taekwondo photos. And then I saw we got medals and I was like, I don't remember getting any of these medals. Like I just remember the fun. I don't remember you don't remember the trophies or the medals. They're great, but you don't remember that. You just remember the memories and like nice fun things that you did.
That's about everything. You just remember the good memories. Don't remember even what went wrong or how hard it was. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
that was so nice.
Yeah, like literally at the time you're like, this is the worst thing ever. Oh my
I
goodness.
just
But
I'm
then
waiting for the clock to strike. But
yeah,
then when you
literally.
remember, like, oh, I wish I could do that again. It wasn't so bad.
Yeah, and sometimes you can even laugh about it as well. Everybody like messes up. Just in the long run, it's not really the biggest thing as long as you've tried.
Exactly. The most important is trying and getting
Yeah,
yourself out there. Because
yeah,
otherwise, you always wonder, oh, maybe I should have tried. You gotta just
yeah,
do it, and then you'll know if you like it or not. I mean, tennis is not for everybody. Sports isn't for everyone. Everybody has their own thing.
yeah, definitely such a good piece of advice. So my last question, another piece of advice. Do you have any advice for any young people who want to get involved in tennis but who might not have the confidence? Like,
Just try. I know it's scary.
yeah.
I know there's 100 fears going through your head, but just try. You might not like it, you might like it, but at least you know you tried.
Ex-
And it's fine if you mess up, it's fine. Even if you don't like, you can try something else, but just try. I tried tennis because it was there, it was available, it was cheap, and now I'm still playing 8 years
Exactly.
old.
Yeah, exactly. That is such a good piece of advice. And I think just taking that step is so, so important. And like you might not like it, you might love it. At least you can say you give it a go. I tried loads of sports and maybe they weren't for me, but then I found taekwondo. So you'll find something that you'll enjoy.
I
Um,
completely agree. I've also tried a few sports, some I probably can't even remember,
yes.
but this is the one I'm still playing today.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And yeah, just taking that first step. And like we were saying earlier, don't put loads of pressure on yourself to do amazingly at the start.
Down the line, give yourself some
Yeah.
grace. It's okay. You don't have to try hard all the time. You don't have to get it
Yes.
right all the time. Sometimes you just have to be there.
Yeah, literally,
That's the main.
as long as you're enjoying it, that is the main thing.
I completely agree. Do something you love.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much, Abigail. It's been so good to have you. I've thoroughly enjoyed our conversation as I knew I would, so thank you so much.
Thank you so much for inviting me, Eden. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, and I loved doing this podcast with you.
Thank you so much for listening to my podcast. If you want to connect with me further, you can find me on LinkedIn at Eden Byrne, and be sure to check out all the other amazing podcasts on Be the Change Media Network.